In lane 4, Connor Fitzpatrick from Canada. In lane 5, we have, there he is, Ivan Patapenka from the AIN, probably the pre-race favourite, you would think. Then next to him, the Uzbeki Vladin Denisov. Then Pavlo Altikov from Ukraine, another athlete who normally you would probably expect to see in an A final, but here he is in a B final. He'll go in lane 7. Jonathan Grady from the United States in lane 8. And Peter Kizek from Slovakia in lane 9.
Yeah, and they all got away to a clean start there. Ross, the Connor Fitzpatrick and Jonathan O'Grady, they're two very Irish names, so there must be some Irish heritage in their family going back a few years, I'd say. But here they are racing. Connor Fitzpatrick from Canada.
Are you adding an O to Jonathan Grady's name? No, I think you can't just claim him by just chucking an O, a random O next to anybody's name. You know that, don't you, Jen? That's
I'm not putting any O on. Just Grady itself. Yeah, it would be. It could be Irish as well, or English even. Yeah, no. But yeah, O'Grady. Yeah, no, definitely would be an Irish one for sure. But
what about Thomas O'Lambert in the first lane? Surely, and Peter O'Kizak in lane number 9 from Slovakia. They're all, in fact, it's just, let's be honest about it, this is an Irish field. A lot of people who should be racing for Ireland, but there they are out there paddling for their adopted countries, Jen.
Yeah, we could definitely do with some SEABO paddlers in Ireland. But here we are now anyway. Thomas Lattenbert's doing a great race in lane 1 there, as we saw, just in approximately 5th position at the moment. But lane 3, Ilya Peverukin, AIN, seems to be leading the way now in this C1 men 1,000 meters final B. He is definitely pulling out in front ahead of the rest of his competitors as they go through the 500-meter mark. 500 meters in 1:53, very fast time for the split of the 1,000. In lane 5, Ivan Patapenka from AIN is also trying to close in on lane 3, Pervukin. But we have in lane 6, Uzbekistan showing a very strong performance. But, you know, it's all to play for as they come into the final stages of this 1,000-meter race. We saw earlier that if you time it right, you can pull up a few positions in the final meters of this race. So it's about pacing it. And you can see he has a lovely stroke in lane 3. Great hip drive, great leg drive, great catch. He's using his whole body.
So it's Pervikin who's led pretty well from the start. He's gone out hard. He's trying to blow the rest of the field away. He's defying the rest of the field to come and try and run him down. So Pervikin in front. I'm a bit surprised I haven't seen Connor Fitzpatrick closer to the front here. Normally he would be up there challenging, you would think, for the lead. But now look at the paddler from AIN, Patapenka, coming through to challenge Pervikin. So it's Pervikin in front, Patapenka trying to drag him in now, and it does look like Pervikin may be starting to tighten up just a little bit. Patapenka certainly look, there's Connor Fitzpatrick in the red shirt, maybe making a move now, a belated move. Has he left it too late though? It's still Pervikin in front, Patapenka sitting in second position. Then we have Denison from Uzbekistan and Connor Fitzpatrick from Canada also hanging around, just trying to make up a bit of ground. Pervikin refusing to give in. Patapenka has been sitting at about that mark now for some time, so it's still Pervikin in front. Patapenka doing his best trying to rein him in. Pervikin will know now that he's got some contest going there. Now I think Patapenka is making his move. Patapenka gets his nose in front as we get to the finish line. Look at Connor Fitzpatrick. Now he makes his move. But it is going to be Patapenka, Pervikin and Fitzpatrick. Connor O. Fitzpatrick gets third position for Canada. So AIN 1 and 2 and Connor Fitzpatrick finishing strongly to grab the third. But talk about heartbreak there, Jen. I can imagine there'd be few worse feelings than leading a race for 950 metres and you're only behind for 50 metres, but unfortunately it was when it counted most. And what a great finish, what great timing from Ivan Patapenka to edge out Ilya Pervikin for the win in this C1 Men's 1000 B final.
Yeah, it just shows you have to stick to your own race plan and race, not be distracted by your competitors around you. And that's really important, especially in 1,000 meters when the race is that bit longer. And, you know, you could easily try and go harder from the start, but then you've nothing left in the tank for the final 200 meters. So there's no point in being first at halfway and last at the finish line. So it's really about pacing it.
Yep, well done to all our B finalists and all our minor race